This segment is on what you have to overcome for self-defense. Start with the mindset of self-defense and never think it will never happen to me, because it can, and it does to people who think that way, because you're not aware. Most self-defense skills are mental habits that keep you safe. Just like any life skill is a good thing to have. Mental habits can be difficult to develop at times. We all know that. You know, it's a habit. That there are bad habits and there are good habits. They're like consistent exercise, stop smoking, eating less, anger control, hatred for people who are not like you. You obviously know good habit from a bad habit. You know, biting your fingernails, you know, whatever. That's a bad habit. People have them. Maybe developing patience for bad or rude drivers. Bad drivers are everywhere. So you should get used to it. You shouldn't be upset because of their rudeness and disrespect. Just get used to it. You're better off mentally. You just got to prevent that crap from happening to you too often by being more aware when you're driving. Same way with self-defense. You got to be more aware. What about all the other people who plainly are annoying and get you upset from when you're with them too much? How are you doing on your bad days when nothing seems to go right for you and mostly wrong? You're on edge, you're nervous, you can't take much more before you explode. These are the absolute worst times you have to defend you would have to defend yourself in. Unless you train your mind to act appropriately in a violent situation, that is, you know, a situation that's unfolding in front of you, you will deal with fear and anger, and you may think, I'm going to be harmed or killed if I react in more than a defensive situation. Insulting, annoying, or even challenging the threat of the attacker may not be your best bet. Controlling your anger and fear is not a simple task. It is a habit. And it shouldn't be a habit. We're taught what we're not. Some people go in rage. It takes a huge amount of effort and practice. A lot of time we all get angry. There's not enough people trying to learn basic self-control. Everybody gets angry. We're not taught well enough, from whatever reason, our culture or society, to try to stay calm, trying to get angry at we take everything as a personal insult, when it's not really that way most of the time. Most studies of personal self-control problems start at the early age of 10 years old and younger. Sometimes they say under 7. It has to do with self-image, self-love, self-esteem. This is a huge subject to deal with, especially if you don't even recognize that you may have a problem. Why you're always angry, why you're always stressed, why you hate your job, whatever it is, but fear and anger are part of human defensive conditions that is built into the brain. It's used for survival, especially if fear is the greatest emotion. You must use fear and anger properly to be able to control your emotions in a violent defensive situation. So many people, men especially, want to fight and think they are some sort of badass. That attitude can get you killed. Many times you just, fear and anger, you learn how to control it by learning how to act. Act like things aren't bothering you. Act like that, you're not taking it as a personal insult because of somebody's threatening you with violence. And there's other things on violent threats in different sections of what I teach here you may learn from.